So it's the third place playoff here between Chris Singh Cricket Club and POWERGEN Penal under 13 Cricket Club. POWERGEN Penal winning the toss early and electing to bowl. There's a single for Thomas to get off the mark. A leg by, so he's still not yet off the mark. Can't get back to ball quite yet. There's been leg byes and byes plentiful so far. Score at 5 without loss. It's just a 12 over encounter here for the third place playoff. First 9 overs, wides counted as 2. Won't be rebowled. Last 3 overs again will be regular wide service. Still bat can't make contact with ball. It does that time, but straight to the fielder. He does get off the mark now. 9 without loss after 2. Ramburrows continues. Bowled the first over from this end. Only didn't give away a single run. Apart from 4 byes. Wide signaled. Good area found there by Ramburrows. Very full. Dug it out though. Thomas adds to his account and another single there. 2 runs on offer. A bit sloppy with the fielding. Wait. into the leg side this time. Sets off again. Nicely backed up this time from the fielders. Brings Ramesar back on strike, who's yet to open his run scoring account. He's faced 8 deliveries already. Popped up. Landed well short of any of those fielders in close. Was really just the short mid-off that was in a sort of catching position. Has a gully in place, would have never made it to him. No slips in close. The short mid one is a bit wider than what we saw in the first game. Into the leg side, but no real momentum on it. Finishes the third over 14 without loss. Karim will continue from the southern end. Rizan Karim. Played quite furiously at that, but it went nowhere. Karim again. And clipped into the leg side by Thomas. Nicely placed fine there. Brings Ramesar back on strike. Of course, the Chris Singh Cricket Academy currently batting. Tournament put on by the Chris Singh Cricket Academy. Earlier would have held their final, which Presal ended up winning in the end. Currently vying for that third place between Chris Singh Cricket Academy and POWERGERN under 13. Round the wicket now. Runs that quick single. And he's off the mark now. Played in the crease that time off the back foot by Thomas. Pushing again at it. Can't quite pierce those fielders in at short extra cover, regulation cover, and deep backward point. They're all on the prowl, in addition to a pretty wide slip, about a third slip. And he runs it quickly this time, gets it into the deep. Doesn't come back for the second though, ends the 4th over 17 without loss. Tyler Munilal now entering the attack from the northern end. He's going to come. I'm not sure if he's right or left-handed yet, so let's wait and see. Yes, round the wicket. Kept quite low to Thomas. Will definitely be a bit skiddier than the opening bowlers. Quite a bit shorter in stature. Wide down the leg side. They won't run off of it though. To the leg side, just a nudge. It hasn't been too explosive opening partnership so far from the batsman. No wickets fallen either, a bit sedate of a start for a 12 over encounter. But something's gonna give soon. Very full that time, dug it into the leg side, running close to the boundary, but well fielded as they come back for a second. Floatier that time from Munilal. May have tried a slower delivery. Probably won't be that much slower than his stock ball, but always a surprise when it comes out different how you were expecting it. Close chance there. The end, not too much to make about it. 21 without loss after 5. So Eden Kunjan into the attack now from that southern end of the ground. Wind has definitely picked up as the day has progressed. Wide to start. On the leg side, good work by the keeper. Keeper there's Jude Crivel. Can't quite break out of the miniature shell that they seem to be in right now, the batting team. Chris Singh Cricket Academy, or it may just well be part of the plans for the first 6 quite slowly and then really accelerate in the last 6. Wide down the leg side, running past the keeper, running close to the boundary as well. Wide and 4. Well, it's a bit surprising to me that was able to make it all the way back down to the boundary. Didn't seem like it came off too quickly after it went past the keeper, but then went past that fielder behind him in a flash too, because there's always going to be that cover just behind, knowing that there are quite a bit of wides when it comes to under 13 cricket. It's one of the reasons that that fielder is so fine on the boundary, but even he wasn't expecting it. Keeper would have definitely telegraphed to him that was coming. Hit into the offside. Second delivery that has not been a wide so far this over. Good end to the over. 31 without loss. Kavir Kulahal enters the attack from the northern end of the ground. So we haven't seen any spinners yet. There's been quite a lot of pace on offer. Push down the ground for 1. Clipping it into leg for 1. It's a bit nervy, that single, but safe in the end. Uppish drive over the infield, but plugging in the outfield. So again, just 1. Good use of the angle that time. Across the left-handed Ramesar. Up in the air. Fielder was running backwards, fell. And eventually, it had a few bounces over the boundary rope for 4. Haven't seen too many boundaries so far in this game. Here's one of the few. Might be seeing quite a few more to follow, as Ramesar has found a bit more rhythm in his batting. 17th delivery It's taken for him to get that first boundary. Past him again. Ends the 7th over 38 without loss. So Kunjan gets a second over. And pulled into the leg side. Fielder can't stop it as it races past him for 4. And there we see the boundaries beginning to flow now. They've opened the tap. And those boundaries are running now. Again tries to go leg side. Doesn't quite time it. Doesn't go all that far. Take a look at the keeper's setup here. Squatted in a quite interesting position. Push there into the leg side, down to the long one. He does some good work down there. Restricts it to 1. It's an interesting starting position that keeper Jude Crevel starts off in. Not the traditional sort of squat, but almost a well, so Thomas is out. Court at long on. Maharaj. Zain Maharaj joins Ramesar at the crease. Ramesar definitely has forgotten his kit at home because both of them are wearing Zain Maharaj's kit out there, number 8, 8 squared. Well taken there as it went past him. We have a right-handed number 8 and a left-handed number 8. Right-handed is on strike, yet to get off the mark. That one died in the pitch, really, and still went towards the boundary for 4. So even with the protection deep, basically just behind the keeper as a backup keeper, I guess you could call it, in this format, still not able to protect those wayward deliveries. Pushed down to third that time. Keeps the strike. Zain Maharaj also gets off the mark at 47 for 1. 4 overs to go in this innings. 1 more over to go with the no re-bowl wide rule, and then the last 3 overs, wides will be with 1 for the extra, and they will have to re-bowl it. So Severe Diona into the attack now from the northern end. Definitely interesting bit of bowling here. Seems to have a lot of momentum into his action there. Just at the point of release into the offside. Over the boundary for 4. And that one was a bit shorter. Allowed batsman Ramesar to stay in his crease and just unleash his arms. Chase to no avail there. Fielders weren't quite set back on the boundary. Oh, much better response that time. Took a bit of pace off of it. Got it right under the bat. Quicker that time. Just use the natural angle across him. And there's an edge, and he's gone. Aditya Ramesar poking and prodding that over. Got a boundary away, but the ball going across him, getting that straighter one at Googly just to nip past his outside edge. Some brilliant stuff there. The new batsman, Kyle Dionarine.
So yeah, I changed it. There's this one, why this one from this over. Is it water?
Arav Bhagwan Singh to take up proceedings from the southern end. Hit straight there from one of the batsmen. And an overthrow. Not doing too well in the field there. Allows them an easy second. Left arm spin. We've seen spin being used here at the back end of the innings. Push straight again. I think it's a reasonable tactic by the POWERGERN team to use the spin at this late stage. Be more accurate, and it would likely be the reason why they want the extra accuracy at this stage when they know they would have to re-bowl the ball if it is a wide. Stumping chance, is it? Not so, says the umpire. Dionarine still fresh to the crease, facing up here. Oh, that one turned away from him. Yeah, he's having a few issues here against the left arm spin. Using the arm ball well to not really turn much into him at this stage. Oh, didn't get nearly as much on that as he would have liked. 3 dot balls in succession. 3 runs from the over so far. Up in the air and past the fielder there. Didn't quite read the spin on it. Allows for that one. Dionarine off the mark. 10 overs now gone. It's 56 for 2. Retire out? Let me see. Which one of them retire out? Shatil Stewart now brought on to try to accelerate things for these last 2 overs. Zain Maharaj has been pulled back. Into the offside. Slashed at it and only one. A direct hit, is it? Was caught actually. Quick wickets fall in here. New batsman plays that high. Lands nicely kept in by the fielder there.
Jamal.
Starts off there with 2.
Jamal, no. He, the new batsman, no, going there, non-striker. Jamal is the non-striker. Jamal is the non-striker. Yeah. What's going to happen today? We scored 59. 58, yeah. 58.
It's up wide.
Where are you from?
I see.
Where's that? Wide, right? Yeah, wide. Alright. So 60 then?
Well, that's going very high up. A lot of flight and it's going up in the air. Not caught though. Oh, they're scampering, running ragged in the field and between the wickets. It ended up going for 4 in the end. All sorts going on there. One fielder couldn't take it. The other was waiting behind him. He couldn't take it. End of the over at 64 for 4.
Yeah. Who's this?
Jai Mungal to bowl the last over. Bradley Jai Mungal starts off with a single. Beaten Riley there. Four more balls. How many can they eke out of this? Gonna run that quickly there. Sneak through for a bar. No ball. Up in the air, heading toward the long off fielder and past him. Misjudged it. Not a boundary though, only 2. Still saved 2 in the end. Again through the offside, in the air, landing short of that fielder and heading towards the boundary for 4. Well, bringing Stewart in there has been seeming to work now. He's on 13 already. Going along quite swimmingly. He's not happy with his field. He wants 12 fielders on there. Hit straight down to long on. Coming back for this second. They might as well. Just 2 balls to go, and he fumbles the return. Targeting 12 overs for the Power Gen team is going to be 76.
74.
What?
75.
Yeah.
75.
So 76 will be the target when we come back in about 10 minutes or so. So stay tuned. 76 required for POWERGERN Penal. The opening batsman Tyler Munilal to take first strike, and that's not where you want to begin there. Jamal Riley, no ball first up, and they scramble through for a single as well. Ducking for cover there, nothing else you could do. Must have slipped out of the hand there, not quite gripping it as he should. So now Samir Deonarain will be on strike. Clipped into the leg side, nicely played. One day run, and eventually it makes it to the boundary for 4. It's a wonderful bit of timing. You could tell as soon as he hit it, he knew he had timed it quite nicely. Deonarain off the mark with a boundary. Not a good start here for Jamal Riley. Of course, how the Singh Cricket Club started, they didn't hit many boundaries early on at all. So this quick start is certainly going to put pressure back on them right away. Needing 70 and 71. We saw in the first game earlier this morning, the final. Pulled nicely into the leg side, running towards the boundary, and it will make it there. Fielder gives chase to no avail. 4, then 4 again. Samir Deonarain. It was too full the previous one. Easy clip, just transferring the weight through the bat onto the ball. This time, over correction a bit shorter, and he was on top of it very comfortably. 10 without loss already. Showing off full range this time is forward defense. Trying to face up again. What does he do now? Into the leg side again, but good work by the keeper. Keeper there, Tariq Raghunandan. And again, brilliant work by him. Wide in the end though. Score races up to 12 after the first over. There's no loss of a wicket. Ditya Ramisa now into the attack. Munilal yet to get his innings in full flow. Disciplined start from Ramisa. Wide. Back where he would like to be again, Ramisa. Munilal taking his time at the beginning here. Would certainly like to get bat on ball. And he does this time, pushed to cover, a quick single. It was nervy in the end, but they got through. Munilal off the mark. End of the over, it's 17 without loss.
Ethan.
Ethan Thomas brought in, slowing the pace down early. Over the wicket to the left-handed Munilal. Can he use that angle? Well, that's a very interesting action. I do like it. Starts with a dot. See the keeper there bringing his backup keeper into the circle. Wide there. Yeah, there's a lot going on with that action. Seems to be a good bit of potential there, but there's going to be the extra likelihood of a few wayward deliveries. Yeah, comes around with the back of the hand there. I'm sure the batsmen are going to think twice about what sort of delivery is coming out. Like that one, caught by the keeper, and no ball. Played into the offside, no run though. Played straight back at the bowler, does well off of his own bowling. End of the over, it's 20 without loss. Tiaramisov for his second over now. Xavier Dionarain on strike. Wide to begin things. Things very much in the advantage of the POWERGEN cricket team right now. And of course we saw that earlier game, the chase being successful. Nicely driven into the extra cover region. A good bit, well, almost a good bit of teamwork on the fielding. In the end, it was just one. Yorker length delivery. Good reply from Ramesar. It's been relatively disciplined compared to his opening bowling partners. Just when you see that there's a wide, it's gonna run down towards the boundary line and make it all the way there for 4 wides. And they're not helping their case here, the Singh Cricket Club. See, their target was a bit under par in that first innings. Started off very slowly for the first 7 overs or so. They were just going at a snail's pace, and now here, because of that target on the board, POWERGEN looking at it very positively. Good variation there, slower. Oh, a low full toss heaved into the leg side. Not gonna make it all the way to the boundary, but they come back for an easy second run. 31 without loss after 4. Looks as if it's gonna be Thomas for a second. Yes, it is. Low full toss driven and didn't quite read the bounce of it. 4 more for Dionarain. Yeah, low full toss was there for the taking. All he had to do was just get a full face of the bat to it. And that fielder there at mid-off didn't quite do his best. 41 and 47 required. Easy picking so far for POWERGEN. flattered that time, but guided behind the wicket. Again, running close to that boundary line, chasing after it. And they are able to pull it in. Just pushed him back in the crease that time. Delicately played into the third man region. Easy single on offer for Durner, and he took it to the 8 without loss. Score racing along at this after 4 overs. Singh Cricket Academy were only 17 without loss. Flatter that time, push towards that short extra cover. Oh, big wind up there. End of the over. It's 38 without loss. Zain Maharaj enters the bowling attack from the northern end. Oh, that was a close shot there. Can understand why he went up. Dot. That's all it is. Full toss, loopy and punished here by Durner. Oh, got exactly what it was asking for. Freebie given, freebie taken full advantage of. Hit it towards the prizes. Pulled squarer this time. Bit of footwork is able to keep it in there by Jamal Riley and restricts it to 2 as they make a bit of a meal of it. And they run in the end. Even though it was straight to the fielder, they chanced his arm and was successful. Appeal not indulged by the umpire though. Munilal has been almost a silent partner. 3 as opposed to the other is 23. Off of 2 more deliveries than down Ryan as well. Waited for that one, cut it and got it past him. Wonderfully hit towards the boundary as it trickles over for 4. Umpire is waiting for confirmation, but I saw it trickle over. You can see it right there in frame as well. Right there, it trickles over. Did not reel it in. .49 without loss. So Ethan Thomas being given his 3rd. Of course, the max that 2 bowlers can bowl is 3. And the rest of those bowlers are going to only have 2 available. But with the standing of the game right now, they do believe him to be one of their major threats. So they are going to bowl him out early. Eventually. Quick single brings up the 50 for POWERGERN. Munilal given the strike again. Hasn't quite found many boundaries, but he's been an able partner. He's stayed out there. And there he's given the single right back to Deonarine time and time again throughout the innings. Flight and dip and push towards the extra cover region. The single. They're not letting the dot balls build, even when they can't find those boundaries, which they've found very regularly. They're still able to find those singles. Just play with the field. Short at that time and no ball. Well, cut away by Munilal. Good bit of fielding. Almost a chance there. Didn't quite make the full face of the bat with the ball there. But snuck through for our single in the end. Dot to finish. 55 without loss after 7.
Yep.
The equation just 21 and 30 balls for the POWERGERN team. Shatil Stewart now being brought into the attack from the northern end. Push into the leg side, takes another single. Yeah, it's our second. Just a single in the end. Yeah, the fielding hasn't quite been on point. There have been a few chances for overthrows, and there have been a few overthrows. That run rate well under 6, well under a runner ball. They can just amble singles until the cows come home. They are definitely going to look for those boundary options once presented. Clipped into the leg side, quite straight. Easy single on offer yet again. Munilal comes up to 10. Turner and his partner on 27. Brilliant opening partnership between these two. Quite a bit of extras to aid that scoring as well. Slid onto him and pulled through the leg side. Very fine. Runs away over the boundary line. 4 more to Xavier Deonarain. It was a flatter delivery. Just helped it with the trajectory towards that fine leg region. Only 15 more required now. There's still so much time remaining. Really goes to show how below par that first innings total was. Driven through the offside. Dot ball. Good fielding. Well, very slow. Almost never reached. The running, however, was still lightning fast. 1 ball remaining in this over. It's already had 7 runs come from it. Well over the required rate is 7. Look right there, that required rate 3.36. Munilal will face his final delivery. It almost went behind the keeper, nutmeg through to the boundary, but not so in the end. Good work. 62 without loss with 4 overs remaining. So Ramesa comes back for his 3rd and final over. 1 for 14. His current figures after 2. So he's the only other bowler that's going to be able to bowl 3 overs. The rest can only bowl a maximum of 2. Hit back to him. Good start by Ramesa. Wide. And they scamper a single as well.
Plug in where? I'm a plug right overload that circuit, you know.
Clipped away nicely there from Munilal. Just one.
I can't overload, uncle. I can't overload this circuit. I everything up to that. Okay. I don't know. Alright. You see, I can't overload because everything up there now.
Almost a chop one there. Inran goes big into the leg side. A wonderful shot there over the boundary line. Four runs. Only 6 more required to get to that victory. I say it's well within the grasp of POWERGEN. They can almost reach out and touch it. Drive straight this time, heading close to the boundary line. Is it gonna win the race there? It certainly does. 74 without loss. 2 more required for the win.
Yeah.
Kyle Deonarine to bowl this over here. Things pretty much set at this stage as the final rights to be read. Can he eke out a wicket here? Cut away, getting it past the infield, running towards the boundary line, and that's it there. POWERGEN under 19 are the 3rd place winners in this Chris Singh Cricket Championship under 13. And they have won by 10 wickets. Munilal with those final runs there. With supporting act from him. In addition to the main act of Savir Deonarine. A brilliant 40 runs that he hit there to headline the batting attack, the chase, as well as earlier on. Don't forget, he took 2 for 13. A brilliant all-round performance from him, really leading from the front, the captain of the POWERGEN under 13. It's been a day of the captains. Savir Deonarine, as well as earlier we saw from Balraj. Really this tournament here, so well done for POWERGEN Penal in the 3rd place finish for them. But do stay with us as there will be the presentation to follow shortly.
Can we ask everybody to assemble close to the pavilion, please? Right, can I have your attention, please? Ladies and gentlemen, players, welcome to the presentation award ceremony for the inaugural Chris Singh Under 13 Tournament 2026. As we start this presentation ceremony, I would like to call on one of their committee members, Ms. Maraj, to have some opening remarks.
Good afternoon, everyone. All protocols observed. It is my great honor to share with you a few words on behalf of Chris Singh Cricket Academy this evening. Over the past 6 weeks, we've had 10 teams competing in this tournament, which is the first of its kind for children of this age group. The objective of this tournament was to promote youth development, discipline, and sportsmanship at the grassroots level, while providing young cricketers with a structured and competitive environment to develop and showcase their talents. Today is the culmination of the explosive action which occurred over the past 6 weeks. And that first game was really explosive. You all agree? What kind of year is that? Come on, come on. It was encouraging to see an idea born out of the mutual love for cricket and the lack of exposure for under 13 children on this level be celebrated. Today is not about this event, but the opportunity it presents for us to continue to forge relationships, build connections, learn and grow. Most importantly, the participation and efforts of all of you is what transformed this vision into a memorable reality. We wish to also acknowledge and thank our sponsors, without whom this event will not be possible. One Stop Battery Shop, ANZ Products, Print Ideas, DSU Hardware, D Supplies, Clipper Trading, Marlon's Tire Shop, Fial, Leslie, Trisha, Chris, and South Central Cricket Academy. We hope that our next tournament will be bigger and more action-packed. To the children, I hope you all learned something to assist with your cricket journey. And most importantly, I hope you all had fun while participating. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Maraj. We'll start with the individual awards for the tournament. First of all, I would like to ask the man himself, Mr. Chris Singh, to join me to present these awards. So we'll start with the player who got the first half century of the tournament, and that award goes to Caden Waterman of Southeast Hurricanes. We'll move along to the first century of the tournament, and that award goes to Samir Ramahula of Moses Lendo Academy. We'd go to the first 4/5 wicket haul. And again, from Southeast Hurricanes, Caden Waterman. There's somebody hold on. This award is very special to me, as I'm a wicketkeeper in my playing days. It goes to the youngest wicketkeeper in the tournament from POWERGERN Team 2, Dilshad McConney. Fair play is always something there in sport and in cricket. And the best team in the fair play category went to South Central. Can I have a representative from South Central? As we move along, this tournament not only incorporated the male players, but also the female players. So hats off to the organizing committee for that. And awards for the girls participating in the tournament, both from South Central team, Arya Rampasad and Esther Phillip. We move along to the hat trick in the tournament. And for Moses Lendor with 3 for 3, Yuvraj Sipasad. Most valuable player, Jaden Rampasad from Presal Valley Boys. Most runs in the tournament, Akash Bansraj of Presal Valley Boys. Most wickets in the tournament, Survan Arjun of Chris Singh Cricket Academy. Best catch in the tournament goes to Ryle Moore of POWERGERN 1 cricket team, sponsored by Valley Boys.
Oh Lord!
Moving along to the awards for the youngest cricketers in this tournament, sponsored by Fayal Clothing and Footwear. From Southwest, Samir Kumar. Representative from Southwest, anybody? No? Moving along, South Central, Zayan Mohammed and Riyad Ishaq. From Moses Lendor Cricket Academy, Nivan Singh, Narayan Singh, Elijah Green, Elijah Mohammed, Joshua Parwan, Zion Gonzalez. Can we have a representative?
Oh Lord!
From the Chris Singh Cricket Academy, Akhil McFarlane and Arun Mahis. From Presal Valley Boys, Aidan Katwaru.
Oh Lord!
From POWERGEN, Dilshad Makani and Kedan Suknanan. From Southeast Hurricanes, Samir Mohammed and Michael Balvin. This game is not complete without our match officials, the standing umpires, and the umpires throughout this tournament. We'd like to acknowledge them at this point in time. So we'd like to ask Mr. Sicharan to make his way up, followed by Mr. Ismail and Mr. Alvin. Round of applause for them, please.
Oh Lord!
Thank you, gentlemen. Going along to the 4th place team this afternoon goes to the Chris Singh Cricket Academy. Can we have the captain followed by the rest of players? Captain in front. Players follow. Thank you, Chris Singh Cricket Academy. 3rd place goes to POWERGEN 1 cricket team. Can we have the captain followed by the rest of players? come by we.
No, no, if I'm medal or trophy.
We
You
won.
see?
No, no, we have our 3 girls from our team. Award. Sama, from South Central. We just want to call. Can I give it the name?
Yeah, give it.
Nobody give
Help, come in.
Right, and nobody
give
for
the
that.
young boy a trophy for
We
him.
have a trophy for the youngest player in the tournament.
Type, how they call him again?
Tristan Noel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
give him that. Look at
Because look, I have a medal, a trophy there, but me and nothing here for him. And I was wondering where that
And
is.
then you had 2 for us.
Right, so I have a trophy for youngest player.
Yeah,
So
so
call it
South
out now, right?
So do that.
Keelan.
Is that Aria, Ampersad,
And Esther.
and Esther Philippe. We bought those things on our for as the girls now.
You pass it through here, right?
Yeah, I just want to
She
give.
going now, right?
I just want to give.
Tristan?
I want to give him a 3 girls, right?
We would like to call on Tristan Noel from POWERGERN to receive a special award for being the youngest participant in the tournament. Let's hear it for Tristan Noel. On behalf of the South Central management, they would like to acknowledge their female participants in the tournament. So can we have the South Central representative? Can Keelan Solomon make her way up to the stage, followed by Aria Rampersad and Esther Philippe for being female participants in this tournament. Let's hear it for the females. This tournament would not have been possible without the initiative of Mr. Chris Singh and the futuristic thinking that he has for the under-13 players. And we'd like to invite him to the stage to say a few words this afternoon. Mr. Chris Singh?
Oh Lord!
Good afternoon to everyone. So I normally just have it on my phone, but it's not here. So anyhow, I'm going straight to it. I just would like to say thanks to everyone for, participating in the tournament. I would like to say thanks especially the parents and the supporters of the cricket. Without you all, this would not have been possible. We would like to say that we would look at more tournaments in the future. Most of the coaches and myself, we on the same page. So, I just want to say thanks, and again to all the youngsters, keep working hard. Don't let it be just this one-off tournament that you play some cricket now and then you're home. Continue to work hard. Make sure and get mommy and daddy outside and in the yard and get them to pull a bat and a ball, and continue to work and strive for excellence, right? And that's it, right? Thank you.
Oh Lord!
Let's say a lofty round of applause for Mr. Chris Singh and his hard-working committee. As we move along to the business end of this tournament, the climax of this presentation, our second place in the inaugural Chris Singh Under-13 Tournament 2026, medal sponsored by Marlon's Tire Shop. Can we invite the representative from Marlon's Tire Shop, and trophy sponsored by Lizelle, presented to Southwest Hurricanes. Southeast, sorry. Come here, hey. Can we invite the entire Southeast Hurricanes team back forward? Southeast, make your way forward. Let's hear it for the second place, Southeast Hurricanes. Once again, Southeast Hurricanes who placed in second in this tournament. The winners, the ones who endured the entire tournament and came out victorious at the end. Medals sponsored by Trisha and trophies sponsored by Dessous Hardware. Presal Valley Boys, winners of the 2026 Chris Singh tournament.
DJ Bravo, DJ Bravo, DJ Bravo, DJ Bravo. Champion, 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 champion. Everybody knows say Bravo a champion, 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 champion. Everybody know Chris Kane is a champion. Beanie a champion, Bounty a champion, Marshall is a champion, Bungie is a champion, Folland is a champion, Lara is a champion, Gale is a champion. Don't forget Michael Jordan, Obama a champion, Mandela a champion, Serena a champion, Wendy a champion, Shelly and a champion, 958 Bolt a champion. Champion, 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 champion. Everybody knows it.
Presal Valley Boys, you will now be presented with your first place trophy and also the check of a cash reward of 8,000 TT.
Champion, 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 champion. Everybody know Chris Kane is a champion. Come on, come on. Champion, me a real champion. Champion, me a real champion. Champion, me a real champion. Don't vex if your name not call. Me a feel it time for bat some ball. We love soccer and dancehall. We love cricket and football. Come a dance in a my name a call. Champion, champion. Every Trini and every
Let's hear it for Presal Valley Boys.